Hello, welcome to the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. Today we have 2 rounds of 60 seconds of each exercise. And each of those exercises is going to be squat jumps, plank up downs, jump rope, side planks, straight leg squats, push-ups, tricep dips, back pulls, and wall angels. So regarding the side planks, if you want to break it up and do 30 seconds each, or if you want to do 60 seconds on the right and 60 seconds on the left, go for it. Same thing with the single leg squats. If you want to do 60 seconds on one and then switch over and do 60 seconds on the other, so adding on time, or do 30 seconds, do whatever. This is your workout. I am not going to do 60 seconds of everything twice through for the video because that is way too boring for you. I'm just going to do it as if I'm teaching you how to do it with good form. I will do it off camera, I promise. I do them every day because I think they're really beneficial. I walk the walk that I talk. So we're gonna start with squat jumps. Then we'll move on to plank up downs. So just a reminder, a squat is where you're dropping your bum down and you're leading with your chin and your nose up. That keeps your back nice and straight, core engaged, and then you're gonna come up. So again, I'm not looking forward because when I look forward, my bum drops back. I wanna look up and drop it down. Then you're gonna add the progression into a jump. So if you're starting out, just go to a squat, come up, lift your heels off the ground. Heels off the ground. Progression is you're gonna do a slight jump. It's really subtle. Then you can add on to a higher jump. Listen to your body. If 60 seconds is too much today, take a break and come back into it. So you've got 60 seconds of squat jumps. Then we're gonna go to plank up downs. So we're gonna move to the ground. You're gonna start in a good neutral plank, good neutral wrists, belly pulled in, and then we're gonna lead with your right hand. Come down to bent elbow plank, followed by your left. Now, we're gonna place your right hand under the shoulder, followed by your left. So you're gonna press up back to tall, high plank. So we're gonna come down with the left elbow, forearm, followed by the right. You're gonna place your left hand under your shoulder and press up. Now that transition from being in bent elbow plank to high plank is just really intense and a lot for you. Come down to your knees, knowing that plank up downs builds a lot of strength really fast. So if you keep at it, you're gonna notice that you're gonna be able to do more and more off your knees. So I'm gonna teach it on your knees now. So we start off our knees. We're gonna come down to right elbow, forearm, followed by left. Now you're gonna place your right hand under your shoulder, come down to your knees to allow yourself to press up off your knees. So try to spend as much time as you can off your knees. So ready? Left elbow, forearm, followed by right. Now, place your left hand under your shoulder. Use your knees to press yourself up. Come off your knees, back to the starting position. So that is plank up downs. We have jump rope next, followed by side plank. So no rope, you're starting out, elbows at your sides. You're gonna jump tall, not small, and just start jumping. So this is your first starting position. It'll take you back to your childhood where you used to be able to jump rope for all of recess. Progression is you can buy these handles with a ball, which are indoor jump ropes if you don't have the clearance. And it really simulates like you're jumping rope. Breathing. Then eventually trying to get to using a rope. And my rope is not a fancy rope. This here really draws the mental acuity aspect to it because you got to focus on the rhythm and concentrate. So it allows that mind-body connection. Again, shoulders back, elbows up your sides. I'm really relaxing my hand. I don't have a death grip on the handles. I'm jumping tall, not small, so I'm lifting through my crown. Abs engaged. This is gonna get my heart rate up there. It's good for my muscle strength and bone strength. Good for cardiac health. Even expanding my lung capacity and mental acuity. So you've got 60 seconds, and then you'll go through everything again and do another 60. Moving on is we got side planks. So this is where you have a choice. Am I gonna take that 60 seconds and break it into 2 30s, or do 60 seconds on one side, 60 seconds on the other side? So teaching the form is I'm gonna lead with, start with my right arm comes across the mat, stack my shoulders and my hips, and then take the left hand and reach up. Try not to sink through that hip. So this is gonna work those lateral abdominals, those obliques. Progression is you can add that slight twist if you want. It's really slow and subtle and precise. So you're not marathoning, rushing it. Now, other side. Same thing, left arm comes across, stacking your hips and your shoulders. It's easy to kind of sink down to the left hip, so really lift the right up high, core engaged, keeping that right shoulder rolled back so you're truly stacked. And breathe. So this is side plank. Your choice if you're gonna do 260s per side or break it up to 30s. Then we're gonna move on to single leg squats, and then we've got push-ups. So again, another opportunity. Do you wanna do 60 seconds on the left, 60 seconds on the right, or break it up into 30 seconds? It's your choice. We're working on balance, standing tall, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, and then you're gonna go into a squat. Now your choice is if you wanna come into that balance and then change direction, adds a level of complexity to the balance, which is important to really work on balance as we age. So you can get that single leg squat. We're gonna come up and then kick back. As an option, single leg squat, you can do what you want with it. If you're new and your balance is a little off today, you can have a chair close by. And then we'll go to the other side again, whether that was 60 seconds or 30. Try to stand tall. You can change direction, but please be present and respect the differences from right to left. So again, we're gonna come down and up, and then you're gonna switch. The bobble, just get back up there. So again, we've got single leg squats with or without a kickback. Your choice. We're gonna go to push-ups. So, two kinds of push-ups. I'm gonna start with the tricep push-up, which is your hands are more in that plank position, about shoulder width apart. Good neutral wrist. We're making L fingers with my first finger and my thumb. One is gonna be opposite or reversed, and my middle fingertips are pointed forward. That starts you at a good neutral wrist, so you're not kind of tweaking your wrist here. Now, elbows are nice and tucked in. You can come to your knees. We're gonna lower your chest down. So elbows are squeezing in towards your torso and press up. So we're gonna come down and then press up. Progression is you're gonna come off your knees as you resist yourself down, knees, bring yourself up. We're gonna come off our knees, bring yourself down, knees, bring yourself up. Progression is you're gonna come off your knees and stay off your knees. So it's your choice. Another option is a traditional push-up. It's a wider push-up. Still that neutral wrist position. Being on your knees, you're gonna lower your chest down and come up. It's a bit more shoulder and chest than tricep. You can come up off your knees, so you're off your knees to lower yourself down, knees bring yourself up, and then off your knees as you come down and up. So you have 60 seconds of push-ups. You can do both kinds of push-ups, just whatever you want. Remember, it's your workout. So we're gonna move on to tricep dips. You can be on the ground for these. Grab your stool. Fingertips are facing my toes. Elbows are squeezing in towards one another. I'll lower myself down and press up. So trying to really be aware of where the elbows are pointing. No chicken wings here. You want to isolate those triceps, which are the muscles in your upper arm, opposite of your biceps. Try not to have your legs help you. You don't have to go fast. It doesn't really matter how many you get done. 60 seconds is 60 seconds. It's also so good for those wrist bones because you're putting stress on them, so that helps build and maintain good bone strength. Moving on is that we have back pulls. Now, I have my bungee cord, but in this area of my garage, I have no place to put the bungee cord and pull. So I'm gonna use a free weight. You do whatever you want. So if I'm using free weight, you can do 2 free weights at the same time, or I'm gonna do pull for 30 seconds or 60 seconds. Again, it's your workout. This daily challenge is just a guidance. So again, if you did single arm rows, make sure you switch it out. Again, your elbow is really drawing up towards the sky. You're not coming out, don't tweak your shoulder. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, whether you're doing back pulls with your bungee cord, or you're doing it with 2 weights or 1 weight, but that is your back pull. And then we're gonna move to wall angels, last workout. Again, my great garage wall. This is good for posture. We're gonna stand tall, so you're lifting through your crown, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. I'm gonna externally rotate those shoulders and try to get my palms flat on the wall, unless you have this big old bracket. If you can't get here, that's your starting point. So take a look, really focus on trying to get the mobility through your shoulders, stretching those chest muscles, and then we're gonna draw your elbows to your sides, and we're gonna come up. So I encourage you actually to do wall angels throughout the day. You don't have to find a blank wall, a flat wall, or a weird garage door wall. But sometimes you're sitting at your desk. Okay, I'm gonna sit tall, equally on both sit bones. I'm not crossing my feet, not crossing my legs. I'm just gonna try to get that stretch in and take a look. Oh yeah, I'm too far forward. I need to really focus on coming back. Because this here is posture, and we spend so much of our day hunched forward. This opens up the chest, which I encourage you to do. So there you go. There is the exercises that are 60 seconds each. We've got 2 rounds of those. It's gonna be a great exercise component today. Thank you for participating in the Everyday Purposeful Movement Challenge. Raging well together. Have a great day.